Good afternoon. We're outside our hotel. This area is called the Philinvest Mimosa Plus Leisure City area. So as you can see, lots of new construction going on, and there's that world-class golf course that they're redoing it right now. We're hopefully going to go to the driving range tomorrow if we have time. And this bike path is amazing. Okay, I showed you guys earlier the path around the parade field, that huge parade field that they've had since the Air Force days, where the generals would see their new troops as they took over command. That's what a parade field is used for. That and exercises and stuff like that. This area has been all built up with this bike path, and it's a dedicated bike path next to this really wide expanded sidewalk. And we were just noticing, I mean, how many cars have we seen go by here? Maybe 2 or 3 cars, or half a dozen at the most. These streets just get very seldom used because this area is it's on the base. The housing area is not really that close to this. Most of the area that's the more popular area with some of the restaurants is out towards the highway. I think it's like you'd have to just Google map it and find out where the highway is, or MapQuest it, or whatever you want to do. But there's some basketball courts right there, and the hotel is up here to the right. That big field is way off over there. Probably can't see that far, but it's on the other. It's just, everything is so massive. It's almost like you're in a huge area, like in Montana or something like that, where there's just tons of land to build houses and cities. That's how this is. Or if you're in some of these exclusive areas of Bel Air or something like that, where there's just huge, massive areas of land in between houses. So there's really not that many houses here. The houses that are here are some of the historic houses, and then the housing area that they're building here is away from this area. But it's beautiful. It's very cool because of those big trees. We think some of those are mahogany trees. Of course, they have other trees. We saw some. It looked like a Douglas fir type tree, but they're very old. Look how old and big those trees are. My God. So it's really nice. This would be a perfect area. We asked the hotel why don't they have rental bikes. They said they have plans to do that. It would make sense because you could probably easily ride 20 kilometers around here, just going back and around these streets and on this bike path. I'm not sure how continuous and how far this bike path goes, but we walked up almost towards the end of it, and it looked like it was going just out to the golf course. So where the entrance of the golf course is. The golf course is way over there, and they're doing some new construction. That's why they have the wall up. But it's beautiful here, you guys. Do yourself a favor if you want something a little more relaxed and nature-esque. Come to one of these hotels right here on Clark Airfield, in the Clark base area, and perfect area for outdoor activities and spending time with your family and your kids. It's perfectly safe for the kids. It's really, really close to the airport. Literally directly across from the base here is the entrance to the airport, because obviously the airport used to be part of the base at one time. And that's how it looks. You don't really expect this type of American style streets in the Philippines. I have never seen them here, have you? No, we saw something similar, I think, in Makati. We went out of Makati, and we were driving around like Forbes and some of those areas over there where it's really built up. You don't hear jeepneys on the street at all. That's kind of crazy, huh? Maybe this is off the jeepney route. So I should have shown them that other building we saw at the end. It was a really nice big building that had the, is that my phone? Okay. So we're just taking a walk. Here's our hotel. We're just taking a walk before dinner. It's 6:15, and we're just enjoying it out here. This is like a little area on, this is on the other side of the golf course. I wonder if we could walk and look at the golf course. Let's take a walk over here. But this is what they're building. That building you see in the picture on the end is actually already gone up. So we can cross right here, my love. But you could just see this place as being a leisure place that, you know, people want to just come and build a house or buy a house in some type of housing area and be in an area that's not typical of the Philippines. It's a little more Americanized, if you will. This we saw this last time, and you did your Facebook Live here when they had a Brazilian type party for, it was a big company, it was like a sales company, and they had a nice little celebration out here. Hello. So they had this whole area for parties and stuff. And there's the hotel. You see how massive and vast this whole area is? You don't see any other hotels or buildings around here. It's pretty crazy. I haven't seen anything like this in the Philippines where I'm in a nice resort that's so far away from everything, unless you're like maybe in the Shangri-La in Boracay, where it's kind of off on its own. But I'm talking, this is not Boracay, obviously. It's not that crowded. Kind of a hidden treasure over here. So that's the front entrance of the hotel, and this is the back entrance where we can go through there and show you guys the gym. Now I'm gonna walk inside and show the gym. Or just show, you know what, let's walk in the front. I want to see the front entrance. I want you guys to see the front entrance of this hotel and see how luxurious it looks. So all this back area right here is ballrooms and conference rooms and stuff like that, where people have their parties and celebrations and business meetings. On the other side is the big pool area and the big gym. You can kind of get a glimpse of some of the sand traps and the golf course over there. This is a little restaurant that's part of the hotel. They're kind of more of their sports bar type restaurant. Called Charlie's. How did we end up on this side when we were walking on that street over there? Did we? But we were walking on the bike path on that over there. Oh. Now in a separate video, I showed you the food area this morning. So at SM, if we want to go to the mall. So every hotel always has these little security things for safety. I don't know. Yeah. Hello. Hi. So, this is how it looks in the lobby. This is how luxurious this place is. Very beautiful. I love this wooden sculpture made out of some driftwood. But this is how it looks, you guys. All really nice floors. Where do you want to eat? Do you want to eat here? No, it's only 11 minutes. And then you walk down there and that goes to the conference rooms. Do you want to eat at this little place, the sports bar? You're not hungry yet? You want to eat at the poolside restaurant? Okay. We're going to eat at the poolside restaurant. Look, they have an ATM right here. So you just, kind of nice. You sure there's food here too, my love? Look at the menu. Okay, we'll eat here. So we'll eat at the poolside restaurant. So here we are. That's the gym, you guys, I showed you earlier. And then here's the little poolside restaurant area. So we're gonna have our dinner and relax a little bit. Enjoy the afternoon here in the Philippines. There's my beautiful Asawa. Yeah, the military stay here. A lot of the military stay here, folks. That's how safe it is. Anyway, that's how it looks. Where's our room anyway? Let me go over there somewhere.